Ahoy there, Legion! Update 17.8 arrived the other day, and with it came some love and attention to the fire-breathing Ignis. Not satisfied with only making the model look a bit more polished, DE has buffed its stats as well. And it was about time. The amount of dust it gathered was far more a fire hazard than the weapon was itself. First, they nearly tripled its base damage from 10 to 27. They did the same to its status chance, raising it from 10 to 25. Magazine size increased from 100 to 150. Starting ammo jumped from 540 to 750. Its range was increased even more, and it now has innate multi-shot bonuses and a limited punch through. The range, both in terms of distance and the size of the cone this thing fires out of, is almost unreal. Generally, if you can see an enemy, you can hit it, even when you can't. And it's behind cover. Now, the damage does fall off the further the target is from you, but as range mods work for this non-beam weapon, I had to give it a shot. The default range without mods is 38 meters. You can toss a Sinister Reach into the mix and bump that up to 64, and then top it off with an unranked Firestorm to get it all the way up to 69. You could go further with higher ranks, but we hit the target we were aiming at. In exchange for that range, unlike other beam-class weapons, the Ignis burns through ammo extremely fast by comparison. You can feather the trigger of a Quanta and get kills technically without firing a shot. Here you tap the mouse and spend 3 to 5 in an instant. This feels counterproductive as you want to hold the fire button down to enjoy what a flamethrower can do, but you're far better off just shooting in short bursts, or more accurately, pulses. If you do go full auto, you're going to notice the gun can feel a bit squirrely, almost like whenever you lose a mouse cursor on a busy screen. You're firing, stuff's happening, but there's no feedback and your ammo's burning away, but your enemies are not. This might be due to a bug Oren noticed on a YouTube video showing a 10-meter wide dead zone that exists between your minimum and maximum range. It'll likely get fixed today or this week, but it's a quirk worth mentioning. The damage is on the medium to low side, so you're going to need to exploit the proper elemental weaknesses of your enemies. Unless you supercharge it, the void's going to be a bit of a chore for this reason. Either melee troublesome targets down, or be prepared to spend large chunks of your ammo supply. While you'd think Infested or even Grenier would be the best targets to use this on, I found it makes a great choice to tackle Corpus as it chews through both flying targets and those bloody sapping mines they crap all over the place. It does work against the Infested similarly, but they tend to rush and get a hit in before the damage can wear them down. Finally, status builds are a surprisingly effective option. If you drop a Catalyst in the several forma, you can easily turn this into a crowd control keen capable of stunning enemies by setting them ablaze, knocking them down, or making them fight amongst themselves. The damage might be low, but the coverage area you can effectively lock down with a short spray will likely get the approval of endless marathon runners who know it's more about utility than damage as the stakes get higher. Having a pocket stun or crowd control you can use on demand can be a lifesaver. With all that said, the time has come and our final verdict is a keeper. Give it a chance, mind the enemy resistances, and possibly give a status build a whirl. I think you'll enjoy the end result. Not top tier, but a nice quality of life change when going against annoying faction units. You can even make a nice loot train if you pair this with a brand new Warframe and a Carrier Sentinel. Just keep pulsing that trigger from spawn to extraction, and profit. But what do you think about it, Legion? Got a preferred build you'd never leave the Lassette without? Or do you think the Ignis is still too weak and won't touch it? Leave your thoughts in a comment below and tell us all about it. As always, thank you for watching, and catch you next time, Legion. Take care.